And we have arrived here at the 41 boat ramp, brought here by American Canoe Adventures in White Springs, Florida. They do transport for the entire Suwannee River from end to end. Alright, this is getting ready to embark onto the Suwannee River. We have to pack our kayaks. We have storage in the front and the back, both of them. This is all the stuff that we are loading into the kayaks. Everything's in pretty much all in dry bags, except for a few items. This is all of our camping gear, food, sleeping, cooking, everything for a few days on the water. Extra paddle.
Okay, so we're about to hit the water for 3 days. Todd is gonna pack our kayaks. The kayak closest to me is mine. The one behind Todd is his. We each have about roughly maybe 28 to 30 pounds of gear each for 3 days. We have to pack the heavier things towards the middle of the kayaks to keep the balance while we're on the water. What else, Todd?
That's it.
Everything is in dry bags and protected, so even if we were to capsize, which will not happen, or gets wet, everything will be completely and totally protected.
And we're finally underway. Took us a little while to get everything buttoned up. It is beautiful out at the moment. The river's moving nicely. And adjust the camera up a little bit so you don't see so much of the front of the boat. Always so quiet and peaceful out here. I love about the Sony. So this is the beginning of our 12-mile trek down to Woods Ferry River Camp tonight. Here, gone a little under a mile so far, so we're really just getting started. Weather is beautiful out for the moment. A little cloudy, plenty of blue sky. Really hoping to avoid a lot of rain this trip. Just love being out here, super quiet, super relaxing. Weather's gorgeous. This is October 21st. go about 6 miles and stop for some lunch. And then we'll have another 6 miles up to Woods Ferry Camp where we're spending tonight. We're coming up to, what is this, White Springs, Sulfur Springs? This used to be an old resort, spa type resort back in the day, with the natural spring water and its healing properties. If you can see that ahead of us here, that used to actually be multi-stories. Maybe a little bit more of a history on it. Things when we actually get up here. We'll get out and take a little walk around tour. Very cool place, a very cool history. You see at the bottom of it where the spring water actually spills out here in Suwannee. Okay, so out at the White Springs, the Sulfur Springs here. Take a walk up real quick. At least got missed kind of pulling over and got stuck a little bit further down. By the way, the Florida Trail actually comes through here as well. So when we do hike the Florida Trail, we'll actually be hiking through. You see the orange blaze here on this bridge. So this is actually part of the Florida Trail that comes through, continues up those steps onto the trail. But this is Florida's original tourist destination. As you can see by the map here, and like I said, it used to be multi-story. If you look at some of these pictures, and this was says it remained a popular tourist destination until the 70s. It took root in the 1800s, and in 1908, the original log bathhouse was replaced with a 4-tiered building and gated concrete with coquina shell walls, as you see here today. And take a walk up here. Like I said, now this used to be multi-story. All it remains is one level that they probably re-roofed at some point. But let's look down into what the bathhouse springs were. A big pool down there. You know, it flows out to the Suwannee. So it all comes up from underground spring down there. Pretty cool situation. Neat little bit of Suwannee River history. We'll walk over here, we can see right down to where I parked there. See if we can see where Elise is. There's Elise, hi! Alright, well, not a whole lot to see here, but it is a neat little piece of history. I figured we'd get a couple minutes of a quick tour of it. A lot of people don't get to see this unless they come out of their way to do so. Coming down from there, you can see what they were talking about, the coquina shell walls of this structure. All built with a lot of coquina shell in it, and did a lot of this type of construction back many years ago. Alright, so just at close to 8 miles of the 12 today. We're pulling up to a little beach area up here. We're gonna have some lunch since it's already 1:30. Kind of a late start today. Been on the water 2 hours, just under 2 hours. Averaging about 4 miles an hour, not too bad. But we'll pull up here, eat some lunch, head down the river the next 4 miles to... Okay, so we got to Woods Ferry. Got all of our stuff loaded up in the wagon, big stuff. Put our kayaks up on the stand up here, and we gotta take our stuff way up there. Now we are finally at the campsite, at the camping platform as they call it. We have potable water and a fire ring. As you saw, a picnic. Sweaty, disgusting wife.
No.
Hi, sweaty, disgusting wife. Picnic table. This is the screened-in platform. 16 by 16. Has hammock hooks. Has a light, I guess, when you can turn it on, and a fan. Woohoo! New fan in it. Fire extinguisher. 2 little eating area tables. Yes, I said, and hammock hooks. So hammock hook over there, and one over there, and one over there, and over here. And outlets to charge all of our stuff. And a broom to clean it out after we're done. Yes, I mentioned the fire ring. We may or may not have a fire tonight. But we now have to unpack all this stuff, so see it. Alright, so we are up. What morning is it?
Wednesday.
Wednesday?
Do not film me.
No, it's Thursday morning.
Thursday, yeah, do not
Thursday
film me.
morning. We're eating our
Do not,
adventure meals. Well, no, I don't want to see inside it. Adventure meals breakfast skillet. It's not much to really look at. It's kind of gross looking, but it tastes good. The little pack
last
of,
night, what did we have for dinner?
oh, we had pad thai for dinner.
And organic green lentil soup.
Oh, it was actually incredible.
Who says campers can't eat gourmet?
Telling you what.
I am not in this video, correct?
Of all of our trail mix for today, and we are
More water than we need.
More water than we need, and all of our stuff packed up and ready to go. Just got to get a wheelbarrow cart, get it down to the river, pack up the kayaks, and be on our way to 18, 19 miles to Holton Creek today. A little longer day today. So hopefully everything will be awesome, because it's been awesome so far. You guys ought to do it. Do it. Gotta do it. All right, just left Woods Ferry. A little coolness in the air. Sky is relatively very clear. Should be a great day. We have between 18 and 19 miles to Holton Creek tonight. This is 3.5 miles into our trip Thursday morning. There's a little after 10:30. Just keeps getting prettier and prettier out here. The limestone is just, the formations and the cutouts are incredible. So peaceful. Just goes on and on and on. Wow. Okay, we're coming up on a spring coming out of the side of the limestone wall here. So check it out. Oh wow. It's not only a spring, but like a small waterfall into the How cool is that? That's neat. I'm getting down towards Spirit of the Suwannee Music Park. About a mile and a half, 2 miles away, I'm guessing. So we're at about 8.5 miles from Woods Ferry where we took off this morning. It's about 10 to 10.5 miles to Spirit of Suwannee. Scenery's been changing kind of back and forth between a lot of limestone, just a lot of heavy woods. Every once in a while you'll see a house or a vacation cabin along the edge. Relatively quiet. This further part of the Suwannee seems to be flowing a little slower than where it was yesterday and from where we took off this morning. But I'm still averaging about 3-4 miles an hour, just kind of playing along, coasting a little bit. Couldn't ask for much better weather today. I mean, it's beautiful. There's a little bit of breeze. It's cool, but not cold. So yeah, about perfect. A little overcast with sun's not blazing in your eyes. We'll get up here, take lunch at Spirit of Suwannee. And we'll have about 8 miles left to go to Holton Creek. So we guess we passed Spirit of Suwannee Music Park. There wasn't really a boat ramp at the 10-mile mark, so we pulled over again on a little sandbar side of the sandy area. Hi! And ate lunch here. And Hey is
Keeping guard.
Keeping guard, yeah. How's it going, Hey? Y'all good? All right. And we'll be off shortly to, we've got another 8 miles to Holton Creek. And we'll probably take a little 10-minute break between here and there, probably maybe about 5 miles from here.
You go yellow blaze.
You have to go yellow blaze?
Yeah.
What is yellow blazing?
Taking a leak in the woods.
Okay. There we go. All right. Pulled off to the side over here to check out Mill Creek Falls. Some little falls that are back here. It's a cool little stream that runs through right here by the Florida Trail. And it's really neat. Empties out into the Suwannee. See if I can get around, get a closer look up here. Okay, so this sucks a little bit. We're less than probably 2 miles away from Holton Creek and it's starting to rain. We've got a squall behind us. We're trying to beat the storm and get off the water before we get stuck in it. So we will see what happens. Alright, so tonight's lodgings. We've already gotten in here and up and all that stuff. This is Holton Creek. This is a very unkempt, almost forgotten place. Unkempt. No, you're more kept than this place. Kempt.
Up close and smelling.
You picked this one. This one's raised up in the air about 8 feet. It's pretty cool. Little perch. In the back here, much quieter here. No road noise like there was at Woods Ferry. You could hear the highway. A little fire ring set up. We do have potable water over here. We think. And Lisa's asking me about the floodlights. I'm not even sure where the switch is for those. Let's go and try to find out. Let's see. Might be a switch inside. Haven't set up our bed yet or anything. Let's see, does that work? Is that the is it working?
Yeah.
Ah, there we go. And there we are. And that was the slamming door. I'm sorry for the slamming screen door. Okay, so they do work. Awesome. All right, and this one has a tiny bathroom. Has a little.
We'll be using the
handicap bathroom. It has a handicap bathroom, which is twice as big as the tiny closet bathroom. That is the only one that's open up, but it does have a small shower, has a toilet, has a sink. So it has what you need. It has running water, hot water. So that's about it. And
the bugs.
And the bugs. The bugs is we hate the bugs. We hate the bugs. This is my favorite part of the night at camp. Have a nice campfire. Hey, baby.
Hey, baby.
Hardly see you. This is what it's all about.
And vodka.
Our camp set up there, all ready for bed with our sleep bag, sleep pad. Already had our dinner. And spend the rest of the night here by the fire. And get some rest for tomorrow. Look forward to this part all day. The end of the night with the campfire and just relax. Alright, y'all. So with that, I will end this video for the night.
Nighty night.
Nighty night, y'all. So yeah, Holton Creek, the forgotten camp. No camp host. Not much maintenance gone on here in quite some time. It was a little interesting getting in here yesterday. As you'll see here in a second. I'll cut through this way. Does not have a ramp all the way up to transport your stuff. It has a partial ramp. That goes down to a bunch of steps. This is pretty in the morning. Getting ready to leave Friday morning. See, down the steps, down the steps. Which means you have to haul all your gear up these steps to the partial ramp. There's really no place, because of how tore up this place is, to park your kayaks except up in here. Here's the steps leading down to where you've got to put your kayaks, and you've got to, because of this huge stump here that nobody ever cleaned up, it flipped over. You've got to walk through about 1.5 feet, 2 feet of cold water to get over to your boat and to bring your gear back and forth through it. So yeah, not the most optimal access for the river camp, but it's doable. We did it. What are you gonna do? Here's the sign, Suwannee River State Park, 13.4 miles. That's where we're ending our trip today. Spending a couple days there. But yeah, Holton Creek River Camp. Not nearly as nice or well kept as Woods Ferry, but hey, worked. All right, finally leaving Holton Creek. It is 11:07. I just started the GPS. There's 13.5 miles to go today. Back to Suwannee State Park. Starting out partly cloudy today. Cool but humid, if that makes any sense. Hoping to beat any rain on the water today. It is very nice and peaceful, calm, quiet as usual. So should be a good day. And of course now about 3.5 miles out from Suwannee State Park. It's starting to rain. Just a light drizzle right now. But may or may not stop for lunch depending on if it keeps raining. I just want to get there and get to where we can sit and eat lunch somewhere. Oh, there's a stump in the water and a sandbar. That's what I get for paddling over so close to the shore here. Just trying to stay under a little bit of tree cover with the drizzle. So yeah, 3.5 miles out and now we're getting some rain, so I hope it doesn't get any worse than this. It'll be alright. If it gets worse, we'll have to pull over somewhere and sit it out. Other than that, it's still beautiful out. I'm not sure where the rain's coming from. Not a lot of gray clouds around. Not a sun shower really right now. Oh well, it is what it is. That's part of being outdoors. Gotta deal with the weather. Still rather be here right now than any other place. Yeah, rain stopped a while ago. We're about a mile from Suwannee State Park. Weather's actually really nice right now. White clouds and the blue sky and a little bit of a breeze. And we never did stop for lunch because of the rain. We weren't sure what that was going to do. So it's 2:25 in the afternoon. So not bad. Our check-in's technically 3 at the campground, but I'm sure we can get in our site already. We'll have some loading up to do. We'll have to get the kayaks up the ramp and bring the car down. Load the kayaks and all our gear up, and then we'll go register, get our camp set up, and town for some food for the weekend. It's just sad that this river part of the trip is coming to an end. So peaceful and quiet and beautiful. I just can't say it enough. Gotta experience it for yourself if you haven't. A lot of birds out here today. A lot of woodpeckers flying around. Kind of cool to see a lot of them. Yeah, be there in just a little bit. There's some a spring right here. I can get a good shot of it. Look at that. That spring coming into here. Oh, that's pretty. Really nice. Right above there is part of the Florida Trail. That's awesome. Sad this trip's almost over. Down around the bend about half a mile tops, and we'll be done with this leg of the 3 days on the Suwannee. Yeah, I'll be damned. 12.9 miles. We are here at Suwannee River State Park. I thought it was going to be about half a mile further. So this is the end of the road for us for our trip here. Pull up and go get the car. Sign is right up here. So, got our boats up to the car, the area that we got to load them. Luckily had our little dolly wheels to get them up. Now it's time to unload them. I got the racks back up on the car and reload everything and get up to our campsite, get set up, go from there. Fun? You having fun?